Park and Ruka were gone longer than any of us could have anticipated. And when Ruka came back, she wasn't the same. Well, her tenacity was still there, but her leg wasn't. Some huge creature took it from her. It was dangerous out there. Too dangerous to be running about, not protected, not ready. We'd have to be ready. Making cats was one thing, but the world was still violent. We'd need to learn that violence. That dummy on the roof only did so much for us. We needed real combat, real training. I'd gotten strong in Rebirth. I think the others could too. And so, we'd have a day of training in between the work. We'd all practice. We'd all try to get stronger, fitter, faster, because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. And in some cases, man eat man. That was a fate I wouldn't let happen. Not again. Kia ora, guys, gals, and legionnaires. Rycon here. Welcome back to Let's Roleplay Kenshi. We're back with our gang in Squin. And, well, as we are getting started today, I'm just wanting to go through each one of our individuals and just check on them, see how everyone's doing. Overall, we're looking pretty good in terms of our stats, but I'm going to want to make sure that everyone's actually equipped with weapons that can save their life. Namely, Park will have issues with this because he likes to drop things off quite often. Now, I would want him to be equipped with the staff. At this stage, I think it is still most beneficial for us to be wielding these staffs. Purely just because it's going to give us that little bit of extra protection, and he does seem to want to drop that off right away. That could be an issue. That could be an issue for us. Do you want to just hold on to that? No, he wants to drop it off automatically. How am I going to stop you from doing that? Well, it's because he's working on weapons. That's the reason that he wants to drop them off here. And while it's commendable, when we send him out on runs, we need to make sure that we are getting him to pay attention to that. And it just seems to be Park, and I think it is because he's working as a weaponsmith over there. So we will need to try and stay aware of that where we can. Now, as for our man Hobbs, we do have him kind of kitted out with a few things at this stage. I'd rather have him dropping something like that off here, leaving this in his inventory for the time being, and going with something like the staff just to keep him a little bit better protected. It's gonna be better for his stats overall. And yes, they look pretty terrible right now. We're looking at a minus once he's indoors, but once he gets outside, he's going to be looking a bit better as well. In terms of the equipment that he is getting a negative because of the armor that he's wearing at the moment. Yeah, it's not the best. Now, martial arts is really difficult for us to train up. It's something that's not going to be very, very easy for us to do at all. So it's something that we'll have a look at, but probably eventually. It's not something that we're going to be looking at anytime soon. I really want to try and get some different pants for us. These are all medium armor class pants. We need to just get some light, because we don't want to have things that are, making our stats a lot worse at this stage. So that's what we're going to be having a look at. As for Ziff here, Ziff is already equipped with a staff, which is good. I'm happy about that. Oren, it's the same story. But Ruka, you're looking good as well. And you should actually be running back with some copper at this stage. So I'm happy about that. How is our meat situation looking? Pretty good overall. Hobbs has cooked up a whole heap of that, and he's actually going back to making these taggle musts for now. If we have a look at our armor, which is stacked down here, we can see that we've got quite a few things going on. Now, the chainmail I have taken off just for the time being because it does negate our combat speed. Something that we're going to work up to, because it is medium armor as well. For the most part, we're going to be sticking to just light armor for the time being. Now the trader's leathers are getting better, but I don't think I'm going to swap them out until we get to specialist grade or high grade for those. And it looks like Ziff is getting checked. We're just going to go ahead and show our gear. We have nothing to hide here, nothing at all. But what we want to try and do is go across to this place at some point and have a look at getting some new recipes for us. So let's see, who do we want to go and send across to do that? Well, I think we're going to get Sand to load up on some of the armor. And we're going to take off jobs just for the time being, my dude. So let's get you loaded up with some of these. Yeah, you know, we're slowly getting better. Look at that, we've got a standard grade now as well, which is really nice. The sell value on that, as you can see, is actually pretty decent. So we're going to start making some cats from those. Yeah, that's good. It's probably still rare that we see those at that kind of grade, but you know, hey, it's something, and we can only just fit these in. We can't fit all of them, that's fine. We're going to have to come back for the trader's leathers anyway. So let's just go across there and see what is going to be, you know, around for us to potentially take. Dog meat is still hanging around us at this stage. We are going to have to make sure that we keep on chucking some meat out for dog meat so that she's always got something to eat. Sand, go and have a conversation with the good man and see what we have. Show me what you got. Okay, so let's see. We're not really seeing much here at all. There is a scrap tent blueprint, but that is it. Now, those blueprints will change over time, so we might just have to come back a few times. Now, that's just for this. Another place that we can go to check, which is probably going to be better for us, is the armor trader themselves. So I'm pretty sure this might just be kind of regular things that we can actually construct that we can buy here, maybe. Possibly, who knows? But we're going to go ahead and sell off all of these. You can really sell them anywhere. It doesn't matter where you're trading. It's going to go to the main pool of Shek resources that gets sent elsewhere. We're already almost back up to 10,000, which I'm stoked about. We do want to have a quick visit to the marketplace, though, to make sure that we stock up on some more plates. And actually, speaking of stocking up on plates, we can probably go ahead and refill this now. So let's give those to Sand so that he can just quickly go like that and then go like this. Just transfer those across. Okay, so park, my dude. And by park, I mean Sand. I will get this right eventually. We're going to send you across with those. The wooden sandals, I think everyone has them at stage, so we should be fine to go ahead and sell those off. And we'll go to the marketplace to sell those off. Ruka is running back real slow, which means that she is carrying some copper for us. And what's good is that we will notice that this is actually going to be increasing her strength. Not by too much, though. We can see that the encumbrance bonus is only 7%. Now, if she was carrying a lot more, that would be helping out. Athletics XP is actually at 61 at this stage, so she'd need to be carrying a hell of a lot more to actually get a bonus. If we find some, you know, downed people, we could get them to also carry them around while they're working, and that would help improve their strength, something that we consider. I don't have to keep things paused here, so I probably will let time roll, but we can see the sell value on those have gone up a lot. So that's some really good profit that we're making now at this stage. We're going to sell off that, and we should be looking pretty good there. We're going to pick up all those iron plates, the leather, because we have been getting a little lower on that. We can see that that's barely dropped us down, which I'm super happy about. We could get some books, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and get 3 for the time being. That's not excessive, and we'll just go and drop these things back before we do anything else. But we will be going to the armor merchant, although we might run out of time today. It's quite possible. For Sand, I want to just grab... Can I? I can't. Yeah, not easily. Okay. We'll just grab those 3 pieces of meat, and that one there as well, if you can, Sand. Okay, he grabbed it. I don't want him to drop them back in there. Let's see if we're fast enough to do this. We were indeed fast enough to do this. Okay, so we're just dropping them on the ground for dog meat to be able to eat in time. That will be nice. Okay, so let's drop these things off. There we go. We're nearly maxed out there, so that's going to keep Park very happy. We haven't had a look at the weapons and selling those for a while, so that'll be good as well. And there we go. Invalid container. I realize this. Okay, and send you into here as well. We've got an okay supply of books in there now at this stage. Very good. We might as well take some of these weapons with us to sell away. Do I want to keep these cleavers at this stage? Yeah, I kind of do. We don't have to. We could sell them off. I mean, they're not incredibly special. They are worth a decent amount, as you can see. They're not always easy to come by, though, so I think we're going to hold on to them just for now until we get a little bit better with our weapons. Now, having a look around the town here, we should be able to find what we're looking for down this end. So we're going to go to the armorsmith, hopefully before they close for the evening. It's going to be a little tight. Okay, there we go. So I probably will pause it when we get up towards them. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell off these. Yeah, they've got more than enough cats to pay for them, so that's good. Looking at 300 for each of these now at this stage, so this is where we really start to see that increase in our wealth, which I'm stoked about. Now, armor. Let's see. Mercenary leather armor. I like the sounds of that. The value, it's very expensive, but I think that's going to be worth it. That is medium... Is that medium armor? I can't tell. But mercenary leather armor is pretty damn decent. The samurai cloth pants as well. That's something that we might want to have a look at. Again, the value of those isn't as high, but it's still pretty high. Mercenary plate, that's heavy armor. We're not going to worry about that. We've got the drifter's leather pants. Now we've got the drifter's leather jacket here. Drifter's leather pants might be good for us. Let's just have a look and see, because we should be able to see them here. So that's the drifter's leather pants, and that's the samurai cloth pants. So having a look at the differences here, we can see that this actually gives us some acid protection. This has 100% coverage though, and it actually has some stomach coverage, whereas the drifter's pants doesn't. The drifter's pants are better when it comes to the resistances. The blunt resistance is higher and cut resistance is higher, but we're actually getting a little bit more out of the samurai cloth pants. And something else that we should note is that we actually can sell these for more. So if we were producing them not just for ourselves but for other people, we'd be doing better in the long run. So we might end up going for the samurai cloth pants. Yeah. I mean, acid protection is nice and all, but that's some better coverage. So yeah, I think we'll be having a look at those. Do we want to get those now? Well, I wouldn't mind getting us decked out with some pants. So samurai cloth pants. Let's have a look. It's going to be 3,000. It's a bit of an investment, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Now, we do need to research, or maybe we just right-click to learn tech. It's been a while since I've actually used blueprints, so not 100% on that. And then as for this here, what are we going to want to go for? Mercenary leather armor. So that's our mercenary leather armor. As you can see, the coverage isn't incredible, but it's okay. It doesn't actually slow down our combat skills. This is medium armor, and it doesn't slow us down. It is bad for dodging and for crossbows, but you only dodge when you're unarmed. So as long as we're not doing martial arts, the mercenary leather armor should be a pretty decent tool for us to use. Yeah, comparing that to the drifter's leather, that is better for our ranged folks. So we're not going to have too many, so just keeping these ones here will probably do us just fine. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if there was a recipe for some shirts, because getting something like a leather vest would probably be good for us. Leather vest, or I guess better, would be the leather shirt. That'll be a recipe that we'll probably be able to get to eventually, but we just don't have access to at this stage. So are we going to buy this thing now? It's 7,000. We can't actually afford to do it, so I guess we will come back to that. But yeah, okay, let's go out of that for now, and yeah, right click to learn tech, samurai cloth pants. Bam, just like that. Okay, so now the next question is going to be, what do we need to be able to actually make those? So let's see, where do I want to go to here? We want to go to our crafting, but I can't actually remember where that is right now. So if you allow me 1 second to go to squads and then go to crafting, there we go. Okay, so is it going to be from the cloth bench? Yes, it is. Samurai cloth pants. What do we need to be able to create? The fabric cost is 0.5. So it just uses one fabric. That is amazing. Well, I guess we'll stop creating these for now, and we'll start creating the samurai cloth pants. It's going to probably take a lot longer for us to create these. It's 2 hours, so it's double the amount of time, but that's still more time that Hobbs can learn to become a better armorsmith. And some of you were having little concerns about us having 2 armorsmiths, because obviously it's splitting the potential learning. I think we're always going to want to have 2, at least 2. So I think that's going to help us out a lot in the long run. Yeah, nice. Very nice. The predicted results right now are shoddy. That's okay. There is a chance to get a critical. Hobbs's skill is now 33, which is pretty decent. Sand will be ahead of him there. Yeah, with 53, but you can see that, you know, it's kind of changing up a little bit there. Very nice. Oh, we can also make them there as well. We can make them at both places. Hang on. So that's made with fabrics and leather. But the one at the clothing bench is made with just fabric. Is there a difference between them? Let's have a look. So this is going to give us 1117, and that's going to give us 1117. So why would we want to make it at the leather crafting bench and make it take leather, where we can make it for cheaper over here? I'm trying to see if it actually changes the eventual value of them. The sell value is 372, whereas this sell value is 372. It's the same. So interesting. Very, very interesting. The rattan hat actually seems to be pretty decent. It's a reinforced wicker hat. We're going to have a look at getting some more recipes there. But Sand, before you go any further, let's get you to run across to the weaponsmith, which is not there. It's right here. Okay, so we'll see if we're able to get this off in time. We might just be able to. We'll see what other recipes we can purchase. We're probably not going to get any at this stage, but it's more just to see what's around. Fragment axe. Yes, that's going to be very expensive. Long cleavers and the blank. Yeah, so this is how people generally make a lot of money in Squin, is by stealing these and selling them elsewhere. But we aren't going to do that. These people have been very good to us. We're a part of their home now, so we're not going to cause trouble. What we will be doing though occasionally is just checking in on everyone, see how we're doing, and look at that, we've actually got some Garus, so I wouldn't mind us getting a little bit of combat experience here. So let's go ahead, get Park, get Hobbs, and get Ruka. Ziff and Oren I'm not so concerned with, but we're going to take these lot off combat, and it's probably going to take Ruka a little while to get here because she's going to be coming from the other side. Where did those Garu go? They're all the way over here. So let's see. We are going to need to provoke an attack here. So let's start doing that. And we are going to be getting this Garu to come on over. We're getting all the others to get involved in this as well. So Ruka's quite far away at this stage. We're just going to back up because we want the others to get involved with this. Hobbs, I think we have you on range still. I want to change that now. But I don't think we want to have you on passive yet either. And saying that, we could get them to just practice their blocking skills at this stage. I'm down with that. Yeah, let's do that. I just want to make sure that no one's on block. Okay, and let's get all of you to get involved at this stage. Attack target. Attack but block. And as you can see, Park again does not have a weapon because I'm great like that. I'm gonna probably take them off block. I don't know where the passive is coming into it with this lot here. Oh, I think that's probably dog meat. Let's keep you on passive. Let's change this around real quick. Block. We don't want you blocking any longer. There we go. So get involved, folks. Get involved. Yeah, the others haven't come to that one's aid. Let's just go attack all and see if we can provoke them. Oh, Dogmeat actually got hit then. Running through that. Sand, you're incredibly fast, my dude. You are incredibly fast. The others are kind of hanging about for now. Well, obviously, the reason we're wanting to do this is, one, we're going to be able to get animal hides out of this, but we're also going to be able to get meat, which is good for us. Attack targets. So let's see if we can just focus on this one for now. Alright, looks like we're going to have to try and focus on this one instead. But should be able to get a few good hits in here. Parking involved as well. Okay, not bad. Alright, let's go back to everyone here. Would be good if we got Park with some medical skills as well, but it looks like Sand is going to go through and just heal everyone else up. Attack of 13, that's pretty decent. Yeah, we're looking alright. We're looking alright. Now, Ruka, you can go back to your jobs. Sorry about that, Ruka. You made it all the way out here. This looks bad. Nah, it's fine. It's fine, Sand. Let's see, who was the worst out of that? Dog meat. Not surprising. Not surprising at all. Okay, alright, so let's go grab a whole heap of meat. We want to probably get Hobbs to do this because he's going to be the one to cook it. So we'll get him picking up the meat, and we'll get Sand picking up these skins. There we go, that's a whole heap. Going back on over towards there. We'll just quickly deal with Hobbs first of all. Okay, fantastic. Scavenger's Pass. Oh, you actually changed. I didn't realize that, my friend. I did not realize that. So he's going to go off and start cooking that meat, which is nice. Park, you probably have a better chance to store all these skins for us. So let's get you doing that. That's just chucking them on the ground, because I'm very clever like that. No room for that item. I beg to differ. I think you can totally fit that item here. Why not? This is bizarre. It's not stacking like it should. I don't know what's going on anymore. Fine, whatever. We got all the skins from them there. Go over, pick up from that one. And Sand, let's get you back on your jobs as well. Everyone should be doing fine. Park, go ahead, pick those up. Fantastic. Alright, as for you, Park, let's see if we can get you to sell these off. Yep, we're going to be able to. Just before the sun is set. And we could try and turn the animal skins into leather if we produce stuff to do that, but that's fine. We're actually fencing them because you see we've stolen them from the Garu. Yes. And we can see the sell value isn't amazing on them, but it's okay. The sell value of them here, hang on. So these ones, that's weird. So these ones here, they sell for the full amount, but these other ones, stolen from the Garu, they don't sell for as much. So I don't know what's going on there. There's something strange. Something very, very strange going on there. But we do have a lot more money now, so much so that we should actually be able to buy the armor that we are wanting. So let's look at doing that. Ruka's down that way at the moment. We could send her off to do that. Let's, yeah, sure. Ruka, you're close. Let's go in there, pick ourselves up a recipe. It might be not the best move in the world. Armored rags, no, that's not what we're after. We are after the mercenary leather armor. It's quite an investment. Sure, it's worth it. It's worth it. There we go. All right, she's going to go jump back into her job. And there is actually more that we can sell off here so that we can get some more money back. Park, are you on your way back at this stage, buddy? Operate weaponsmith. Okay. There's still a lot of stuff there. It's locked. Oh, wait, the door's locked? What? Okay. Chill. You're alright. You're okay. And we can see, oh yeah, he's actually lighting up the space right now. So that's something that we need to think about with the others. So I wouldn't mind Ziff coming back here and picking up that light from him. Ruka has one on her, so she will be lighting up the area for Oren as well. So that's going to be nice. But Ziff, we're going to try and catch you once you make it back here so that we can swap that over onto you. Hobbs is going to be preparing meat for a good long while. He should still have a whole heap in his inventory. He's going to be very, very busy with that. So he won't be making any of the pants for us just yet, but we'll get that in time. We could get Sand to focus on that. We could actually get them to swap their roles. Right now, that might be the smarter option. I'm going to consider doing that. But yes, so let's go to Park and Ziff. So let's see. Park, or rather Ziff, let's get you to just trade with Park. Okay, and we'll do that quick swap. There we go. So now he shouldn't have a penalty when he is working outside. Obviously, we've got lights around here at this stage. I wouldn't mind getting one down here because we do seem to use it a fair amount. So let's just have a look at producing some more light. Okay, and just chuck it in down there. We should have those resources around. It looks like we do. Hobbs is running up to go grab some of those materials. Sand, you're probably not going to need to do that as well, bud, but, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? Having a race to see who can add the materials first. There we go, fantastic. Okay, so Sand, are you actually working in darkness at this stage? I think you might be. No, you're not. That's good. Very, very good. Let's just quickly see how we're doing armor-wise. So you are still producing that here at this stage. What's the leather like? Leather's okay. It could be better. We could get him working on the samurai cloth pants, because then at least we're going to get standard grade with those. So let's go just swap this around for now. Get him working on the clothing bench, and we'll see how that works out for us. And we can do the same thing with Hobbs. We can give him the leather armor bench, so if he can't do that, then he will do the leather armor bench instead. We'll actually just swap it around for now. We still want him to skill up, and as we know, this takes 2 hours to be able to produce, but we should be able to get something pretty good out of this. Well, I don't know. He's done like half of it. Do I want to... Actually, let's cancel this really quick and make a new one. Yes, I know it's probably a little bit of a waste, but I want to make sure that we're going to be getting a good one out of it. And with sand, there is a much better chance of that happening. Okay, so I think we're pretty much all set up at this stage with the kind of changes that we've made so far. We can see that there is an incredible martial arts bonus in here. This is just from being inside and with the stuff that Parker's wearing, but we need to obviously be sure that if we are to send him out again, that we do so with caution. Let's go ahead and just swap some of these things around. I think getting you equipped with some medical might be worthwhile, Park, so let's just go ahead and put some of these on here. Yeah. We don't have you doing any medic. That's fine. Everyone else should be healing up okay. Dogmeat is malnourished, which is a little surprising, considering there is food there. I think that is going up at this point, because Dogmeat's been pretty good so far at eating food that is on the ground. There we go, 8 dried meat. Fantastic, you're doing your job. Oh, and look at that! A teen! Yeah, there we go. Dogmeat is slowly but surely getting older. Now 18, no longer a pup. That's great. That's fantastic to see. So we should see, Dogmeat's skills going up over time. A little bit of skill with katanas. Very nice to see. I really want to have a katana-wielding dog, so that'll be nice. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to chuck in a little bit of a fast-forward, hopefully fast-forwarding until we have our first samurai cloth pants complete. If anything else crazy happens in the meantime, I'll be back then. I will see you all soon. Okay, that actually didn't take all that long. Sand has completed his first set of pants. Let's have a look, and as we can see, they are standard grade. Very, very nice. Now, we are going to be losing a little bit for a while because we are going to be using those instead. Obviously, we're just losing a little bit of resources here. I think we did actually end up using more than one piece of fabric going into that, so I'm okay with it. Like, I'm fine, because fabric is easy for us to come across. Leather is a lot harder for us to find, so I'm down with that. And I think we will hold on to the armored rag skirts for the time being, but no, we're not going to sell them. We'll hold on to them. Same with our rusty chainmail, just because it's a little bit harder for us to find, so I'm in favor of us doing that. But we can see that Sand is wearing the first set of those. Very, very happy with those, and I guess, well, it might be worth us having a look and seeing what it's going to take us to be able to make the mercenary leather armor. Wow! Estimated crafting time of 9 hours. So yeah, it takes a lot longer. I mean, Trader's Leathers takes 8, so actually it doesn't take that much longer than it takes us to make one thing of Trader's Leathers. It's going to require 1 fabric and 1 leather, so yeah, I mean, all in all, I think it's going to be giving us a lot more in terms of cats. Actually, in saying that though, no, it looks like it's going to be about the same. Actually, a little less than the Trader's Leathers, surprisingly. So when it comes to making money still, the Trader's Leathers, I think, are going to be the kind of go-to. Although, yeah, they use a little bit less in terms of fabric. Material cost is 3.1, material cost is 3.8. So we're going to make the mercenary leather armor. We're going to take this off repeat at this stage. I don't want to cancel that Trader's Leathers. I want that to be completed. But the mercenary leather, we want to make a few... Well, here's the thing. I'm in two minds about it. Actually, no. It's worth us making them now, because standard grade is still really decent. So we probably want to go ahead and make 1, 2, 3. At least 3. Hobbs, we are going to be getting involved in fighting as well. So we could make 4. And that's 4 standard. And that's 4 standard if it's Sand that makes them. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on Hobbs, because he's not quite at the stage yet where he is going to be producing standard grade every single time. Whereas with Sand, there is a chance that he could critically succeed and actually make some high-grade stuff. So again, it's going to be a little bit of the same old, so I'm going to be advancing time, and I'll join you a little bit later on. Okay, I have returned. Now we have Ruka, Sand, Park, and Hobbs all decked out in their new pants. Park actually has some high-grade samurai cloth pants, which they're nice. They're very nice. We've actually got him working on this final piece of trader letters here at this point. And something that I want to try and do is get this research bench up to level 3 so that we can start researching better quality blades with Park. To do that, we need to have 10 books. At the moment, we're just sitting, just beneath there. So I think we're going to need to get Hobbs and sell off a few things that are around. He actually looks like he's a little busy in that aspect. So let's see, Sand. As soon as you're finished with your piece of armor there, we might end up getting him to go and sell off some of the other armor pieces. In terms of armor pieces, though, we actually don't have too much to sell off. We're probably going to want to keep those. The leather pants we can go ahead and sell. Primarily what we're going to try and get rid of is the whole heap of copper that we have here now, which is massive. We have a massive amount of copper. So we want to sell the weapons off as well, but I think, we're going to go ahead and just start off with our copper at this stage. So that is a whole heap of copper. Very, very impressed with that. It's a really, really awesome amount. We're not going to be able to fit our staffs in there, so we'll just go ahead and sell off what we can. We'll just go straight across the road to be able to do that. We are going to need to pick up some more iron plates. It's something that we always need, but we seem to be at a pretty good rate now after that boost that we did just a while back. Let's see, anything else interesting? Still just that scrap tent, but we can get more books here, and we were sitting at 7. So let's go. Just for now, we can get some more though. And we'll go and sell off all of these, and we can see that that's nearly going to get rid of all their cats. And it's going to give us a whole heap, which I'm very, very happy about. It'd be really cool to get a animal eventually, but that's a decent ways down the track. We don't have to worry about that now at all. So Park is going to go ahead and run on back, and at this stage we're probably going to get Sand because he has a little bit of a bigger inventory when it comes to carrying weapons. So let's start doing that. I don't think we're going to want to keep any of these exactly, so we'll just go ahead and grab those. And going to our armor, we are going to grab the trader's leathers, and let's see, we'll grab the leather pants that are down there, the tackle must, and anything in here that we want to sell off. No, that's just our ammunition and bits and pieces pile. So with Sand, let's head across the way and see if we can buy some more resources. It's probably a little early in the day to be able to do that. Yeah, looks like it is still a little early. That's fine. So we'll trade off sell off the trader's leathers and just sell off all these weapons. Actually, we want to keep one because obviously we need to keep one for Park at any one time. But that money is looking really, really good. And see, we could maximize that even further if we were able to get more people to join us. Obviously, it is always about a balance. You want to try and keep a balance as much as possible. But, I mean, we could have someone else working this right now, right? Or we could have someone else that's cooking, because at the end of the day, while your cooking skill increases, it's only just speed. Getting Hobbs working on this stuff would be better off for us. So if we could get someone that could be a dedicated cook in here, I'd be down with that. I would be down with that. But I think before we do anything else, one more trip to the armor smith will help us out, I believe. Ooh. Someone had a bit of an oopsie. Alright, Sand. Head on down that way. See what we can find at the armorsmith. Again, I don't think they're going to have anything new yet. I probably should come back later on in the day. Drifter's leathers, mercenary plate, armored rags. Yeah, so I'm wanting to find leather shirts. Because obviously 4,000 is too expensive for us to spend at this point. Hang on though, we do have that tackle must. We can sell that off. There we go. I feel so much better now. So, sell that off. Dog meat, calm down. You're alright. You're fine. You're doing okay. You're doing just fine. Head all the way on back down here. Something that I've been noticing as well is that the power fluctuates quite a bit. Something that we're going to have to try and keep our eye on. But for the most part, it's been pretty consistent. It's gotten down close to 100 a few times during the night. And that's because, obviously, the wind isn't always blowing. It will fluctuate from time to time. Anyway, Hobbs, do you have some books? Or was it Park that has the books? Okay, let's get this thing done. There we go. Send them across. Fantastic. All right. It is time. Show research. Tech level 3. Boom. Okay, and now Hobbs is going to start running across there right away, and he's going to get researching. I am tempted to have someone extra here with us, because right now, obviously, we've maxed out this resource for us. This one obviously can have 2 people on it at any one time. I think Ruka's running back with some. That's good, and we can see that it is taking Ruka a little bit longer with the weight that she has. Also, just her leg is going to be slowing her down a little bit. Yeah, let's check out those athletics. 30. It's a slow run for Ruka. It is a slow run. Wow, we've had some decent combat out here. Doesn't look like there's much left, though. They've probably all got brought inside. Hungry bandits. Yeah. I want to keep my eye out for them so that we can try and help out with the fights as much as we can, but sometimes we're just going to miss them. Ain't much we can do about that. Sand, how is your first construction going for the mercenary leather armor? It's going somewhere. It's taking a while, and it's going to take 9 hours to be able to construct just one, so pretty much going to have 1 per day if I can keep at it the entire time, which we're not going to be able to because we're going to be sending Sand out to see if he can have a chat with people around here. So let's see, do we have anyone that we can talk to? We have Nelf of the Drifters. We have Gar. We have someone from the Flotsam Ninjas. And we have so these are all Shek. We have Twick. And we have Daffilness. Yeah, so we are all Shek. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with us getting more Shek on our team. Some variation will be good, but I mean, I guess we're not going to find that variation in Squin, really. We'll wave hello to Ruka, and we'll go in here and see who else we've got. Alright, let's see. Who do we have here? Flickshot, you sound interesting. And we can actually see their skills here as well, so I should be kind of looking at those. Kang, you have some skill, Kang. You have some skill. It would be unfortunate for us to get you stuck inside, but someone needs to be doing something at all times. Look, we've actually got someone here named Ribs. It isn't the Ribs that we know, but it is someone named Ribs. Names do, you know, they come back quite a bit in this. But Kang, let's have a quick, just little chat to Kang. See what we got going on. Looking for protection. So I wonder if they are a mercenary or if they're something else.
My fee is 6,000 cats. I will enjoy the challenge of keeping a fragile flatskin alive. I hear your people get killed very easy.
I mean, it's not bad. He's not bad. Do we want someone that's a fighter right out the gate? I mean, either way, it'd be 3,000 cats. You're essentially paying to have someone that's a little bit more skilled right out the bat, and he is pretty decent from what we can see. But really, we don't need them for too much at this point. He would be just really helping out around the home. For now, we're going to say no. Yeah, we could quite easily pick someone else up for a lot cheaper. Flickshot's an interesting name, but yeah. I would like some variation. Look, I don't think we need to spend 3,000 right now on getting an extra person, because like I said, those spots that we're mining right now, they are maxed out. I'm pretty sure Zif's one, even though it is a really big node, can only fit 1 person. Yeah, it can only fit 1 person. And this one here is a 2-person node, which, yeah. The iron, we could have 3 people working that, and that is an option. It is an option for us, but right now, I don't think we're going to have an entire Shek population. I think I would like to go somewhere else and try out maybe getting a few others involved. Ruka, while you're here, we might get you to just drop some meat outside for dog meat. So let's just go grab 4 pieces. We'll get you going outside. Okay, and we'll just get you dropping those on the floor. Dried meat 4. Now hopefully dog meat is going to be able to just pick those up and eat them. Dog meat fully healed now. We can see that attack is still just 2, but you know, in time. All in time, right? All in time. Hobbs, that tech research is looking good, my friend. Park, you're still slamming away at those blades. It's good. I mean, he's still improving his skill. He can only make a blade as good as what we've been able to research, but he's going to be improving his skill, his craft a lot as he's doing these. What's your skill now, Park? It must be pretty decent. Weaponsmithing of 47. So yeah, it is decent. I think Sans armorsmithing is really good. Yep, 56. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, we're coming along. We're getting there slowly but surely. Getting our armor together, getting our protection together. And with tech level 3, that's going to really unlock some doors for us. Especially when it comes to smithing, we're going to be able to get some much better options. We're not going to be dealing with heavy weapons until we're skilled enough in combat. And as we all know, that's going to take a while for that to happen. Dog meat, you're eating the meat. That's fantastic. I think you ate all of that meat. I think you ate it in one go. Because you don't have an inventory. So, yeah, note to self. When you're putting down food for animals on the ground, split it up individually. Otherwise, it'll just eat 4 pieces of meat in one go. And I don't think it stacks the same. Yeah. Doesn't work out the same. We've nearly got that first piece done. Ruka, go ahead, show your gear. You've got nothing to hide. And Sand, I want to have a look at this first piece of mercenary leather armor, which is probably going to go to Sand. There we go. He did it. Let's have a look and see. Oh, it's high grade right off the bat. Hell yes. Excellent work, man. Excellent friggin' work. Yes. Brilliant. All right, we're going to go ahead and put that on. How are you looking with that on? Yeah, I mean, it's pretty exposed, right? It's pretty exposed. But then if you have something like that underneath, the leather shirt, for example, the leather shirt will be really good for us to have. So that's something that we're going to check. But right now, he looks like frickin'... oh, what was his name now? It wasn't Lucas. It was started with L, I think, from the Umbrella Squad. I can't remember his name right now off the top of my head. Hobbs, you're back to it. That's good. Ruka, again, I love that you're here. We're going to get you to grab some meat and just chuck it outside for dog meat. Oh, you ate some of that meat. That's fine. Looks like it's just going to be 3 pieces for you, dog meat. Ha ha. There we go. All right. Yep, 3 pieces just chilling there. Right, yes, I need to send someone out. Hobbs, you're not doing anything too important at this stage. We should probably get you to hand off those building materials, but you know what, you can hold on to them for now. That's fine. It is later in the day. I'm hoping that we have seen a shuffling of shop inventories, but we'll only find that out by looking. Welcome back. Yes, let's see if you got anything interesting. Armored rags. No. I don't know if you had drifter's boots before, because we haven't really had a look at our feetwear. Drifter's boots. Let's have a look. You must have some here, right? There's a plated long boots, which are great and all. They really only slow you down. Yeah. Whereas the samurai boots, where they're not good is the combat speed drop. Anything that's going to drop our combat speed at this stage is no good for us. But something like that, the plated long boots, it really only affects our running speed and obviously stealth. But if we could make plated long boots, that'd be pretty decent. But no, that is outside of what we can do. Samurai cloth pants. I see that they added that back in there. But there's nothing else at this stage. So you know what? We might have to go somewhere else. I mean, generally they are going to show us things that you can buy from the store, but we might just have to have a look at some other places. It's been a little while since we have done a run. We can do one. We might actually end up doing one with Sand, which the only negative thing about doing that with Sand is that it does take him away from here, where right now he does actually have the ability to craft all this stuff still, so I'm in 2 minds about that. I'm not so sure. Well, let's get some resources for now. We always need more. And yes, we're going to buy the lot. No room for that item? Well, that's a shame. I guess we could just sell our building materials. I mean, it sells for pretty much how much we buy them for, so yeah, why the hell not? That's a little lazy, but we'll get over it. Can we fit one more in somewhere? Nope, we're just maxed out there. That's okay. Anything else that we want for the time being? No, I'm happy with that. Let's run back. And Hobbs, hopefully drop them off. No, but you're close enough that you can. So, drop those plates in, good sir. And more importantly, we actually need to spend a little bit of money with him to... it'll come to me in a second. Do some more research. So we're going to have to get some more books for him. But we'll be able to determine how much and what we'll actually need. So, let's see. 6 books. Just 6 books? Okay, that's totally doable. Advanced Weaponsmithing requires us to have an Ancient Science book. Okay, noted. What we probably should do first, though, is try and upgrade this research bench. So we can do that here. What is that going to require? It's going to require a whole heap of iron plates. You know what's good? We have 10 iron plates. We have them all there. So we'll let them get to work. And the level 3 bench is going to be able to research things faster. So all in all, that's going to be better for us in the long run. But I do want to have stuff under research for us to be able to do. We'll just let them finish this off first. Yeah, actually, no, 20. Wow, okay, so it's it takes a fair few, but like I said, it's going to be worth it. Or maybe we already had the 10 in there. Yeah, that must be right, surely. Using what was in the last bench. So I think once they actually reach that point, yeah, they need to go grab the materials. And I'll just work it back bit by bit. And I'm okay with just these 2 working on our engineering projects for now, because it's going to make them both better engineers. Eventually we'll have others that help us out with that, but for now, we're keeping it small. Let's see, how's that copper looking? We're up to 25 already, and this copper sells really, really well. It's a great little earner for us. Oh, Oren is under attack of some kind. Oren, what's going on? And it looks like we have some hungry bandits yet again. It's just one by themselves for now. There might be others around. Let's see, Oren. You should be able to defend yourself pretty well. Let's have a look. Yeah, attack of 20. Oren, you're looking good. Looking really good. Okay, well, let's go ahead and attack. Oh, it's like they're camouflaged sometimes, I swear. Okay, well, Oren, the smartest thing to do will be to run back towards the guards at this stage, but we do want to engage them, for sure, and we're actually going to get the others to come and help with us. So, Ruka, we're going to get you to assist in this endeavor as well. So we'll get everyone heading out here for now. We can actually put them on attack, although Ruka is close enough that that might be a little dangerous for us to do. Screw it, eh? Screw it. Attack all. So, Ruka, I am going to pull you back with Oren. The others are going to arrive shortly to assist in this attack, but we want the guards to give us a little bit of help as well, because it's going to be worthwhile. Okay, once it looks like they're properly engaged, we'll go ahead and just pick on this hungry bandit at the front. There's still quite a few. Wow, that's a lot of damage right out the bat. Okay, Oren. Ruka's here as well to help. We got another one assisting as well. Let's see how we do. Okay, that was a few really good hits against us there. We don't like that so much. Oh yeah, that was pretty quick. Sand and the others didn't really even have time to get out here. I don't even know if they did. They were meant to be helping out, but they didn't quite get round to it. We'll let Ruka help Oren out here. That's an arm. That's just a severed human arm. We could let Dogmeat come out here and have a little bit of a play with that. Looks like Oren is going to go and get something to eat. That's fine. Ruka, I think, is finally taking care of herself as well. We do have one bed in which they can heal. Now, that is an issue. She has a damaged left leg now. Not so good. Yeah, they're going to be getting up. Ruka, do what you can. Let's just go attack all for now. Or not. That's fine. That's fine also. So we'll let Ruka continue doing what she's doing. But Sand, with his backpack, if we get him out quickly, we might be able to pick up some of the weapons that are out here. It's not always worth it, but sometimes it is. Did you grab that severed arm? You did, didn't you? Look at you, you little cutie. Dear me. Dear me. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and grab these weapons. Yeah, I mean, see, they're not worth a massive amount, but they're worth something, you know. Got caught stealing. Thief. Yeah. Sure thing. Sure thing. Loot. I'm going to take you off your jobs right now, Sand, so you stop trying to fight me. Attack all. Can you attack this hungry bandit? There we go. Rocking your new gear, Sand. Doing good, bud. Ooh. Ooh, you got attacked back, huh? Actually got staggered, surprisingly enough. Come on, buddy, you can do this. Surprisingly, I only have a +3 at this stage. I'm guessing some of it's because of... I don't know, environmental conditions, something. Something like that. Grab you. I think we have most of the weapons at this stage. We can see some of them still poking up. Okay, and it looks like they're heading out somewhere else as well. Might be some others that got a little bit further away. I thought we could see an attack happening by Ziff then, but nope, we're alright. Okay, so let's go sell some of these off. Apparently this person likes this quite a bit. That's good. So yeah, we are fencing these, but still getting some cats from them. Cool. Okay, you can go back to your job now, bud. Do what you got to do. And I'm going to try my best not to get distracted and pull off our course, which will happen a lot. Dogmeat, are you still just... You're playing limbs. Oh, and you ate the human limb. Of course you did. Well, I guess it's good training, in a sense. Training of some kind. And that's a lot of weapons that you got going there, buddy. He's doing a good job. Right, so Hobbs, this is complete. Fantastic. Let's go have a look at smithing. We want to make base and weapon grades 5, so we need 6 books to be able to do that. Not enough research. Oh, right, we need them first. Okay. Well, we definitely want to be doing that. Plate armor crafting, we don't want to be doing that just yet. Let's see. Training, having a look at that. Getting the... not assassin training, but just advanced training dummies will also be good. So let's have a look at getting maybe 12 books if possible. Hobbs will get you doing that. Looks like Sand has gone to rest. Okay, that's cool. I don't know why the others haven't tried to do that yet, but alright, go Sand. Dogmeat, there you go. You're going a little bit closer. Okay, check on the books. Alright, we're going to get all 10. We would like to get 2 more, so we'll go across to this store before it closes. Getting there quick. Okay. Nice and quick, Hobbs, thank you. Show us the goods. Okay, yeah. That should be enough. And that's definitely going to keep him busy for a while. Means he's not going to be cooking, but that's okay. There's enough dried meat out there for dog meat currently. Everybody's happy. We're having a good time. Show research. Don't really need to see it. Just drop those books in there. And click out of everything, because I'm good like that. Okay, so, first of all, most important is going to be under smithing. We're going to go pick up advanced weapon smithing, which we don't have yet. No, it's not that. It is basic weapon grade 5. Okay, cool. So you do that. That's fantastic. And then let's have a look. Training. We are going to go... I wouldn't mind getting assassin training done eventually as well, but for now, obviously just having good combat training is going to be worthwhile. I honestly don't think that we're going to be able to get those training dummies to even be that efficient for us, because I think most of our melee attack skills are above. I think 10 is what the next one we'll get to, and then 15 is like the final one, but you need to have quite a few components and other bits and bobs to be able to actually do that. But this basic weapon grade is going to improve what we're able to do here, which is this refitted blade. So it'll kind of go up from that point to the next stage. We're working on the staff at the moment. We will probably continue to work on the staff, as clean as that's actually working out for us. Yeah, I'm still just trying to look at the difference there. Yeah, overall, staff, still better for us. And Well, we don't have any more of those pants getting created, but we could. We could just start pumping out some more of those pants. No reason not to. So samurai cloth pants will go repeat, and we want to change it so Sand isn't working on that specifically. We want him going to the leather bench first. So there he goes. Oh, Ziff is actually directly under attack. He's under attack by a Garu, which I'm guessing just started getting angry at him. Yep. Roo! It screams as it chases down Ziff. Ziff actually being weighed down at the moment. Ziff, you're going to be okay. Let's just get you to dodge back and dodge forward. And you're going to get hit, but that's alright. No. You're doing okay. You're nearly there. I guess maybe they didn't like the light. Ow, that hurt a lot. Oof. Man. Okay, let's get you on block, and we're going to get you engaging all of these. Ow. Wow, even with defense, they can still really stagger us. Good blocks, good blocks. So this is just going to help him improve his defensive skill for now, which right now is more important than his offensive skills, so we'll get him working on that. And then we'll get someone to come and get some of these parts. Hobbs, buddy, I hate to take you away from your weapon grades, but getting you loaded up for some more meat, I think it's going to be good for everybody. Park and Sand, what the hell are you doing out here? Oh, you're coming to heal. That's very nice of you. Right, Hobbs, yes. Okay, so what we can do with Hobbs is that we can actually shift-click forage animals. And so that's something that he will do automatically. So let's have a look. He's foraging animals. Look at that. He's just going around and he's picking up everything he can from them. Now, if you look at his inventory, hey, look at that. Not bad, right? So that is an option for us. A pretty good option at that. So whenever there is an animal to forage, he shall go and forage said animal. But research bench is still very, very important as well. That is going to be over the cooking stove any day. But yeah, I mean, like, this is one of those times where if we had an extra person here, they could just be cooking away, making food for us, which I would like to be the case. But I think we might want to send someone over to AdMag for that. Like I was saying before, Sand is our fastest runner, I'm pretty sure. With an athletics of 60, actually Park's right up there as well. And Park is just making our weapons at the moment. We could get him to take a little bit of a break from that. Obviously, I think keeping Ruka here is going to be better. Her leg is not in a good condition as well. We do need to get a skeleton repair kit to be able to help her out. Really, we just need to get her a better leg altogether. So I think we are going to send Park out on a run. So let's get him loaded up with some food first of all. So we'll go ahead and get you to just take 4 of those for now, buddy. 4, there we go. Splint kit can go into your backpack along with actually it'd probably be better that we don't do that. That's fine, because we want to fill it up with some other bits coming back from here. I don't think there's anything that we want to take to actually trade, but yeah, we'll just start running with that, and let's definitely get him a weapon, because I'm really good at remembering that kind of stuff. Really, really good. So good at remembering. The best rememberer of all. So let's go for anything that's super high value, like that, for example. That's probably one of the best ones that we have, and it looks like it is. So, locked and loaded. Park, let's get you running out, buddy. We're going to AdMag. See if we can pick up some more people. And yeah, it's AdMag, so it's probably going to be Shek. But that's fine. It's a bit of variety. And we're going to be having a look and seeing what armor types they have there as well. Yeah, he's quick. And he's going to get even quicker as well. If we have a look at Park and then go here, we can see this athletics XP is plus 150%. Nice. So if we go to his athletics, we can see that climbing up slowly, because he's already quite high when it comes to athletics, and he actually learns it at a lower rate, because the Shek, I guess, aren't as naturally fast. But he's still pretty quick on his feet. He's going to be able to outrun pretty much anything. We're going to put him on passive as well, just so that he doesn't get involved in any fights along the way. But our group that is here, they're just going to keep on working. Sand working on that mercenary armor, which I think he has actually completed another set. Standard grade, which is, that's decent. You know what, Hobbs? We're going to get you decked out in that. I know he loves his sleeveless trench coat, and it is very cool, but we're going to get you swapped out for now, buddy. I know. It's going to take a lot to get used to. Having your arms out, beer and all. Not for long. We are going to get some leather shirts. We just need to get the recipe to actually be able to create those. I mean, look at that. Park's almost halfway there already. That's freaking amazing. Guy is very, very fast. There is a way station in between as well. A few of you have been telling me that that's a good place for us to go to for iron plates, so maybe we'll get him to have a look at that on the way back. Yeah, I was thinking we weren't going to get there before the end of today's episode, but it's actually looking more like we actually are going to be able to do that. Hobbs, your inventory is still very, very full with all of those resources. It wouldn't be half bad having somewhere just to store the raw meat. I don't know if we have anywhere storage to be able to do that at this stage. Storage, meat. Yes. Let's go ahead and store meat just next to the stove. I feel like that's a good place to have some meat storage. Unfortunately, we can't have it too close to that wall. I guess that's okay. We'll just have to make that work. I think that's the closest I can get it. I want to try and get it close, but also have that accessible. There we go. We'll go ahead and confirm that. It's just going to be one building material, which are upstairs still. We still have some, even though we went and sold them. So Hobbs, good, he didn't make it there in time. That's fine. And let's see, we've gone past the Shek ruins. That's also good. Sand hopping to it. Thank you, Hobbs. Appreciate your work, team. And let's see. Hobbs, you drop off all that meat for us. So if we get him to do that as a job as well, it'll be something that he does immediately. He forages animals and then he goes and drops off all that meat into there so that he doesn't have to worry about that being stuck in his inventory. Speaking of stuck in inventories, we're going to get all of that. You just have regular bags. I forgot about that. And we'll go into the bar. Nope, the bar. Because we can still sell things there even late at night. And by the time we're done that, I think Park will actually be at AdMag. Any day now, Hobbs. Wow, you're a lot slower. I'm not surprised. It is a lot of material that he's carrying. Alright, let's get chatting. We are here to trade all of this. All of it. All of it. And you are going to get very close to running out of cats. Look at that. Oh, yeah, you can just afford it. Just afford all of it. We're at 17,000. That's great. Brilliant. Park, let's see. Where are you? It looks like you are... Well, you've decided you're here. I mean, you're close. You're close. You're not quite there. It's up there. So he didn't quite make it. He decided to stop at some point. He's off, though. He's off. And it's not going to take him that much longer to get there. It is just this little stint running through here. It does actually look like it's blocked off, but I think he can get through there. And then it's just straight across this point here. And this run is relatively safe for the most part. There is a chance that you can run into hungry bandits along the way. But, yeah, he's looking alright. Oh, yeah. Just a nice little overhang. Stick to it, Park. We'll get the time accelerating as he makes his way over there. And it looks like he's going a long way around. Oh, no. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. I won't question that. And there we go. We have made it back to AdMag. And what do we have? We do actually have an armorsmith here. Brilliant. Fantastic. I couldn't remember whether or not we did. And, well, the market's already open, so we'll go into there, but we will make sure that we leave some space and some cats to be able to purchase some things from the armorsmith. Are you here? Are you awake? Let's just jump outside the store, because I don't think it's meant to be opened yet. But this should open up very, very soon. I think maybe when it hits 6. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, that one just closed up, so probably good that we weren't inside. There we go. That's what we're after. Okay, let's have a chat to the armorsmith. Take a look around, customer. We shall. And look at that, our favorite song. Okay, let's see. Drifter's leather jacket, armored rags colored. Ooh, okay. Mercenary plate, armored rag skirt, colored. Okay. Drifter's boots and drifter's leather pants. So unfortunately, no recipes around the leather shirts there. Still quite expensive as well. Wow, the standard grade is very expensive. The plated boots aren't as expensive for us to get. I mean, I'm tempted by those. They're pretty damn decent. And they're just medium armor as well. Very nice, very nice. We can see that the mercenary leather armor sells for quite well. But yeah, just disappointed with the recipes that they have there for us. There's a chance that we might be able to find recipes in some of the other places. I will have a look in here and in the market. We might as well get some resources while we're here. And I do want to check out that way station on the way back, which will mean that we'll have a slightly longer episode today. But I know generally most of you won't complain about that. Let's see, we've got a camp shelter and a scrap tent. Okay, all things that we don't really need yet at all. So we're not going to concern ourselves with those. So let's head back on inside the market. Pick up some supplies, and then be on our way back home. Obviously this will slow us down a bit, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Let's see, you've got 8. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take your leather. We will also take your fabric. And that's it for now. That's all that we really need in terms of those resources. But let's have a look at this way station along the way. To see what we can find. Park is still going to be pretty fast. His athletics is still fine. He's actually not over encumbered at this point. He's actually just beneath being encumbered. So yeah, he's still going to be getting athletics at full. You can see that he should be able to get up to 60 on this run, which is really nice. We can actually see the run speed as well. We can see what it's being affected by. Max speed possible. So we're actually going over his max speed, and that's because of the equipment bonuses that he's getting from his shoes that are increasing his running speed as he tries to navigate his way around. I guess he decided not to go that way. I think maybe because there was something up there. Yeah, there was a Shek warrior. And yay, look at that. Basic weapons 5. It's been researched. So we'll give this a second to load back up. Okay. Good news, everyone. And we're getting the advanced training dummy worked on as well. Sand, it looks like, has gone back to making the samurai cloth pants for us, which is a pretty... it's an okay endeavor. Really, we get more out of making the mercenary leather armor, but we've run out of leather. Shock horror. We seem to run out of it quite a bit. We'll have to make sure that Hobbs goes and picks some new bits and pieces up. But yeah, let's have a look at this real quick. We want to go to our crafting. And weaponsmith. Okay, so theoretically we're going to be able to get a better weapon now at this stage with the weapon grades. At least I thought so. Maybe it's just the max possible is better. The predicted result is a refitted blade. Okay, critical success chance is nearly 50%. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't see anything there about making that better. But smithing, do we have a chance to be making anything better? Advanced weaponsmithing? We might have to... Yeah, because this allows you to build the weaponsmith level 2, which that would be nice. Ancient science book isn't going to be easy for us to come across, though. There's a chance that we might be able to find that in places like this. Let's see. Ancient science book. No, we've got some tech hunters notes. So they do look like books, but they're slightly different. And what we'll have to start doing eventually is looking at these things, looking at buying these things here. So we've got a map of Vane that we can buy here. I think that's probably worth us buying so that we can see where all these different villages are. We'll go ahead and buy that. Now these ones, they will show us where certain places are. Map of the swamps, that will also be useful because that's nice and close. We can get one of the United Cities. The border zone is where we are at the moment, so I think it would be worthwhile us putting that on there. And we're not going to worry about the United Cities for now. We might just get this last one here of the Shek Kingdom. Okay, so let's have a look. We're going to go ahead and select all of these. Boom. So now when we go to our map, we can see we've got a whole heap of new things on there. Immediately it does highlight those for us. So we can see this is pretty much all of Vane. We can see all these hive villages that are just all throughout there. We've got a way station and a tiny settlement up here next to the hub. We've got a place, I think this is Shark. Yep, Shark and a swamp village down there in the swamp. It seems to be one of the major settlements that's in the swamp. And then, is that Last Stand? Yeah, Last Stand, all the ways to the south. And then there doesn't seem to be a lot in between those. So yeah, those are new locations that we have available to us now, but we can't see much else. Cool. Well, we know that now. Let's take that information. And, oh, look at that. Park is almost at his location. So let's see. He is very, very nearly there. On your way, Park, on your way. Alright, let things kind of settle and spawn in. Loading, loading, loading. And we are here. I can't afford that. Okay, so it looks like some purchasing is going on inside the bar. Very nice. And, oh yeah, marketplace here as well. Excellent. Let's see how they're doing here. They've probably got some decent resources for us. Let's see. I didn't actually check the bar at the last place, but here we might have some varying types of people. Leather is a lax, that's okay. We'll take the fabrics. What do we have here? Random furniture and basic furniture. Let's take all of those if we can. Now, we don't have as much of the meat, so if we go ahead and try and make some space for it, we find that we can't. Can we fit anything in here? Not really. We're gonna have a hard time fitting. I feel like there is something that we're missing there. I guess I just chucked that on the ground. I'm not so sure what I did with that then. But all we need to do is just, yeah, make enough space. And we can fit the rest of these in here just fine. Like so. Oh, whoops. Oh, damn it. And I believe we've got one left on the ground there as well. We're not seeing any advanced science books here. That's a-okay. Let's see, iron plates, and we can collect those without getting ourselves murdered. Excellent. Done. Dusted. Let's head into here, see if we might be able to pick anyone up to run back with us. Okay, so obviously there's some selling going on down here from the tech hunters. We got a lot of shek here. We got some mercenaries. Okay, let's see. Leko, we can talk to you from the tech hunters. Interesting. You look like you're... Wow, yeah, the crossbows and your precision there is pretty freaking good. I don't know what we can ask you about. We've got Axe here as well, who is a drifter. Okay, Axe is someone that we can have a conversation with. Hanbu over here is looking malnourished and a little bit hard done by. We've got a plastic surgeon who can reconstruct our face for us, and essentially the rest of our body. We have someone who can help us if we have trouble with the shek. We have Spot. And we have Jag Longer. We also have Kla Milne from the Tech Hunters, who is a shopkeeper. Right, who is just selling stuff. Pardon me. So first of all, I'd like to talk to this sucker over here, Leko, and see what Leko has to say for himself. That cool-ass beard.
Need protection. I'm looking to hire 2,000 cats per day. 1 day minimum charge. No.
So he is part of a mercenary guild. That means we get a few people, but yeah, you're paying them per day. And 2,000 cats per day, that's a fair bit of cats. We'd more likely be able to get people like Hanbu, for example, much, much easier. So let's go have a talk to Hanbu and see. This poor shirtless guy.
Hey, traveler. Looking to band up, man? Will you join? Yeah, but it'll cost you, man. 3,000 cats recruitment. Sort me out, drifter, and I'll follow you, no questions asked.
So, Hanbu,
do you have any skills? Nah, man, not really.
Fucking Hanbu. I want to get him just for, like, the voice that he has now. He's honest. I mean, he's honest. That's a skill, right? Honesty, it's the best policy. I reckon if we come back with a few folks, it'll be good. And 3,000 each. I know people really don't like me getting unskilled workers, but, 3,000 cats, it's fine. And we can just get them working for us.
Man, you are a lifesaver, man. We're gonna get along just fine.
Just Park doesn't say anything at all. So yeah, we can see we have Hanbu now. Yay. Fantastic. You're right. Yeah, he looks like the pinnacle of strength. Yep. Okay, Hanbu, we're gonna keep you as you are. Let's move, man. All right, well, we can maybe get 2 more people from here, and there are 2 others. There is Spot, and there is Jag Longer. I really like Jag Longer's name. It looks like Jag Longer and Spot are kind of together, so they might be like a group deal. So we might be expanding our group a little bit further here. And yes, I am overextending myself by spending more money. And whoops, I just sent sand here. That was a big mistake. How do I stop you? I need to just finish that move order. There we go. I think that'll reset things for you there. So Hanbu, for now, just be passive, man. Just be passive. Just chill out. You're going to be fine. He's hungry, but Park has some food, which he's probably going to eat near immediately. Let's go put all of that in your backpack. And he hasn't just immediately jumped into your backpack. Okay, well, let's go ahead and have a talk to Spot first.
You must be hiring, am I right?
What are you charging?
I'll charge you 3,000. What do you say?
Fine. We have enough to spare.
And we have Spot. Spot looking like, well, she hasn't had something to eat in a while. We'll be able to change that. But she's got a blade. She's got a blade, you know. That's something. So Spot is now with us. And like I said, I'm going to treat these 2 like a joint deal. We're going to be spending a few cats today. Let's go talk to Jag Longer. Again, Sand, I'm sorry, buddy. I keep keep going back to him. Park. Okay, let's do some more recruiting.
I need to get out of town. Need a dock? Maybe.
Good, but I need 6,000 cats up front.
I don't have that much. Can you cut a deal?
Nothing personal, pal, but my skills are valuable, and I ain't looking for some penniless chump. So if you're worth something, or you're just a nobody.
Forget it.
We don't have the 6,000 to pay for him, but apparently he does have some skills in taking care of people. But I mean, really, I don't know if it's that much. But now we have Spot and Hanbu along for the ride. 2 extra people that are going to be joining us on this run. Obviously, they're going to be nowhere near as fast as Park. We're going to put them both on passive. Take you off ranged. Yeah. Okay. This is going to work. This is going to work so well. Right, so stick with Park as best you can. We could get the 3 of them running together, and this is getting them running at the same pace. That's probably going to be safer. They're eating all the dried meat. I'm not surprised. Let's get them running back to Squin. And yeah, just anywhere in Squin is fine. And they are off. Hanbu taking the lead. Spot. Actually, you know what? They're probably going to be a little faster because Park is way down. So yeah, they're taken off just fine. Park has pointed them in the right direction, where they need to go next, how they can find us. And that, guys and gals, is where we are going to end today's episode. As these 3 run back together, we have 2 new people with us. And, well, look at that. Advanced Training Dummies is complete. We're going to be able to work on upgrading the existing one that we have there. We're definitely going to get Spot and Hanbu spending a bit of time improving their skills. But it's going to take a bit for them to be able to improve those skills. And wow, we really get a sense for how close these 2 are from each other. You can actually see both the settlements at the same time. This way station, it's a good spot for us to run to. A lot easier than us running straight to AdMag, so that's an option. Man, you know, I got a hankering for some dried gristle flaps right now. I'm sure you do, Hanbu. I'm sure you do. Ah, dear. We're going to have an interesting time with Hanbu and Spot. They're going to be trouble. But hopefully the right kind of trouble. I'd like to thank you all for joining me once again for another episode in the wild world of Kenshi. What will happen next, I can only imagine. But these three are on their way home, Park with a whole heap of resources with them, which will definitely help us out. We're going to be sure to get these two outfitted as well in our uniform, which is looking like it's developing pretty well. We're going to be sure that we get Oren and the others all nice and set too. That has been us. Thank you for joining me. I have been Rycon. You have all been awesome. And until next time, stay tuned.